Hi, Cancer. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and dive into your reading. I feel drawn to this deck a little bit. Cancer messages. Somebody here could be using control tactics, or maybe your career or your job and your family life are very prominent right now. There could have been confusion, illusions, lies, deception, some kind of misclarity. We did have Venus opposing Neptune earlier this week. We still have a Mars squaring off with Neptune, I think, in the beginning of September. So there's something that was not divinely orchestrated. Maybe there was some kind of like lack of spirituality or here, or there could be some kind of sabotage here at your position of work, or something to do with money, maybe. Messages for Cancer. There could have been an unexpected storm in somebody that you felt emotional for, or you wanted to build a family with this person. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or somebody you were passionate about with Jupiter here. Maybe you wanted to have the courage to move towards something, but you're feeling like out of whack a little bit emotionally. There's a lack of unity here that you were hoping for, perhaps. Tell us more for Cancer. Messages for Cancer people and placements. Nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, Moon. So we are still currently in a waning moon phase. So it is the point where we're letting go of things still right now. So yeah, maybe there's a lot of releases and endings happening in your life. Virgo can rule that kind of purification vibe, and we are in that Virgo season. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and grab you a piece of advice. Cancer's most important advice. Two of Gifts. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Could have Leo placements in your chart, of course. There it is. Two of Gifts. Juggling act, learning from relationships and adaptability. So you can see this guy looks like a Prince Charming. He's like carrying a bunch of gifts. He's being very flexible. He's very stylish. He has nice hair, right? Oh, shoot. Just ripped the book. Two of Gifts. Okay. This is a scene that might remind you of dark winter streets with twinkling lights reflecting on snowy pavements, store windows full of delights, and the promise of the perfect Yuletide. For some, it might cause your blood to run cold at the thought of the last-minute dash on Christmas Eve or the panic purchase at the corner shop. Yuletide streets express a frantic nature of people lost in their own world of busyness, not necessarily aware of what is happening around them, intent on only getting that gift. So you could have been chasing something in your job or in your something materially specifically. The season itself is a balancing act, but look to the countenance of the man bearing the gifts. The lesson of this card is in his calm features. Do not attempt to do everything all at once. Stop and enjoy the magic of the season as an attempt to put aside its Stop and enjoy the magic of the season and attempt to put aside its obligatory illusions. So maybe you're like used to kind of being like a support system for people around you a lot, and you kind of have to let this go. You might appear on the surface like a calm swan, flittering over a winter lake, yet beneath the surface your feet are flapping at 100 miles an hour. Slow down. You've taken too much on, and you were in danger of not seeing the forest for the trees. So make sure you're seeing the bigger picture, of course, not focusing too much on the minuscule details. Not capturing the true meaning of the suit of gifts, which is here to give you your time and affections. There is someone out there who would much rather have your company for an hour than that expensive bottle of gin you thought of getting them. Interesting. Slow down. Not capturing the true meaning of the suit of gifts, which is to give your time and affections. Interesting. Yeah, this man is focused on material things. Like he's focused on his dress, he's focused on his, gifts and everything that he's bought. He's not really thinking about. He's more focused on the material. Like, does he look good? Does his money look good? Does he have a good job? But is he focused on the emotional sphere of life? In a way, maybe you're having a falling out with somebody as well. I'm not sure what your advice is. Let's see. Best advice for the Cancer. Most important vital advice. King of Cups in the reverse. So make sure you're kind of learning emotional intelligence, learning to control yourself emotionally, not being shifty or cold or. This could have been a relationship you were interested in. Celebrate the love in your life. So tap more into Venusian energy, into enjoying life, especially your connections around you. Inspiration, motivation, love, beauty, action, commitment, choices, and unity. Interesting. Interesting. I feel drawn to get you like an animal oracle. Best advice for Cancers at this time. Most important advice. Thank you. We have Let Spirit Be Your Guide. So hawk right here. This is about flying above any situations. You could be drawn to that animal as a spirit guide at this time. They might have a message for you in some regard. You could be inspired by hawks in general. A predatory bird. Let's see, 32. Flying high above the landscape, the hawk sees both the big picture and the small, observes the rain and the pond, as well as the cloud, and doesn't miss a thing. When hawk arrives, you are called to pay close attention to messages that can appear anywhere in any form. Listen to your intuition and keep your eyes open for synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences. Hawk Spirit asks you to not dismiss the signs that Spirit sends. Lately, you have been hearing the same word or song or coming across the same symbol here and there in the strangest places. Perhaps you hear a song on the radio and with just the right lyric pertaining to your query, or you begin to notice the uncanny billboards, license plates, or other places where repetitive numbers or words show up for you to notice. Pay attention to the animals that appear for you and connect with their symbolism. Spirit wants to communicate with you and reaches out again and again. When hawk appears, it is a sign to listen. So I hope you liked this reading. We have Claim Your Independence on the bottom of the deck with cat vibes. So please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link. Thank you.